Right, Lee, it's a late win at Bedford in our penultimate game of pre-season. Just what are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, really good workout again, really good workout. Obviously, you look from Saturday's team to tonight's team, I think there was 9 changes in there. And very scrappy game, but a game that I feel you need at this stage in pre-season. You don't want just free-flowing football, no challenges. You want proper games, and it was a proper game. But I felt we defended really, really well. Very wasteful in that final third again, especially first half. But the pleasing thing for me, when we made subs, we were even stronger than when we started. But the energy levels, the work rate, the commitment is second to none at the moment, and that's so pleasing. You can see everyone's fighting for their shirt, and the big thing is to try and make sure we can keep everyone happy. But I think there's different teams for different games, and I think that's going to be really important this year. But yeah, look, we changed the shape again tonight, something new, to have a look at something else. I thought it worked really well, but again, it was just that final little end product, that final ball, couple of sloppy turnovers, should I say, that we're better than that at. But overall, a really, really pleasing result, and to come away from home at a National North side and, well, I wouldn't say nick a 1-0, but grab a 1-0 win is a really pleasing performance.
And it did seem like it was those subs that sort of changed the tide of the game in what was a very physical game. Philly Wilkinson grabbed his first goal today. Just how good did that feel for you to see him get his first goal after a few games of just not quite hitting the back of the net?
Yeah, I think as far as finishers goes, Finley's as good as anything in the football club. He's a great clean striker of the ball. Gary King, highly recommended him to me in the summer. And I think he's had a really, really hard year last year, and he just needs a little bit of love and care. But we put him in front of goal, and he'll finish the ball for us, and that was really pleasing. Again, I thought Addy Aziz was a serious handful. Joe and Jake Gray were very good when they come on, so that's really pleasing. But I have to say tonight, I thought people like Hamza were outstanding. I thought really hard for Charlie Rowan. He's been out for a long time. He's had sort of 6 games he's missed, and it was hard for him, but we got a great 45 minutes under his belt, which is really pleasing. So there's so many positives from the evening. We can concentrate on some of the negatives, but I think overall a clean sheet, a couple of really good performances from Arnie in goal as well. I thought he was excellent, made a great save and come for his crosses and his throws and got there and took the pressure off us. So look, overall I thought it was a really good evening. Jordan Thompson again, immense at centre half. So look, as I said to you many times in these interviews, that nothing's won or lost tonight, no 3 points at stake, and just pleasing that the way we defended our goal and the way we attacked their goal, especially towards the end, was very good.
And just lastly, we turn our attention to Saturday in the last game of pre-season against a Luton Academy side where we might see some familiar faces. Just what do you expect from that side? Yeah, look,
we've since I've come to the football club, I think we've built a fantastic relationship with Luton, and I think it's a really important relationship because they know we can develop. You look at Lynchy now. He went to Dulwich last year, didn't score a goal, come in with us, hit the ground running, got his goals, got his move back to the club, and now I think he's going to go on loan to a National League club, and that's what we're going to help try and do with Luton. So the relationship's massively important. It's a game again that we need to approach, and we can't have Saturday off and think, it's just a Luton side here. We have to really go at it because we're a week from the season. So look, we've got some really tough decisions to make, and they're good decisions. At the end of the day, I watched teams like Bournemouth, Dorking last year, teams in and around that playoff area, and even teams that are in that mid-table area, that when they made changes, they were just as strong. But we need to make changes now and be just as strong, and if not better, and I think that's really important. And with the chairman's help, we've been able to do that so far. Our job now is to keep everyone happy, keep them positive, keep them working really hard, and I think we can do well, but long way to go.
Thank you. Cheers.